Welcome to the world of amazing discoveries of Sergey Ziegler. Sergey Ziegler's moon theory is based on the analysis of the Sumerian planisphere, currently housed in the British Museum in London. The basic concept of the theory is that the planet Phaeton, which was located between Jupiter and Mars, was destroyed after a planetary catastrophe, leaving behind an asteroid belt. The inner core of the planet headed toward the Earth, approached it, after which the future moon entered the orbit of our planet in 3123 BC, tearing the only continent into smaller pieces and shifting the planet's axis by about 87 degrees. This theory is supported by the analysis of the Sumerian planisphere, which shows the approaching moon 3123 BC. It is worth noting that it was interpreted incorrectly. This planisphere shows August 3123 BC, but planisphere don't give information about asteroid. It gives to us another information about a round cosmic body and not about the fall of this body to the Earth, but its entry into orbit of Earth. Scientists talk a lot about meteorites and asteroids, without analyzing or imagining the consequences, at least visual. In the case of an asteroid or meteorite, the appearance of our planet would be completely different. In addition, on Earth there are traces of the gravitational forces of a certain round body. This is an underwater semicircle near the Bering Strait and a semicircle in Tibet. Their sizes are absolutely identical. And these are traces of the gravitational effect of the Moon entering the orbit of our planet. Look at the circle in Tibet and the underwater parallel ridges in the Indian Ocean. It is quite obvious that they are interconnected. Look carefully at the map. You see, right? The size of the circle in Tibet and the distance between the parallel underwater ridges are the same. This is part of the path of the Moon entering the orbit of our planet from a Bering Strait. Tearing apart a single continent, the Moon attracted the lithospheric plate with its gravitational field and formed a mountain semicircle in Tibet, creating the future Asia, tearing off Australia and New Zealand and leaving through the Indian Ocean. This is another indisputable proof of the lunar theory. Additional evidences. The myth of Maya of two suns. At that time, the Moon was still a burning core, reminiscent of the Sun. The relief of the craters of the Moon confirms that it was a burning core. And when the Sun set, the burning Moon appeared, and thus there was no night, which is also confirmed by the myths of the Indians. Also, the myth of Phaeton confirms the approach of a burning celestial body to the Earth and the subsequent catastrophe. The myths of the Australian Aborigines confirm the theory by indicating that at first the Sun set from north to south, and then began to set from east to west, which indicates an axis shift of 87 degrees. The myths of the ancient Maya also say that the Moon did not exist before the Great Flood. It became its cause. The lunar theory was proposed by scientist Sergey Ziegler at the beginning of 2022 to the world scientific community. The scientific community did not react to the theory in any way, which indicates a low level of IQ of the modern scientific community and the need to introduce new standards in education, as well as the need to refine educational materials, in particular, in the geography and chronology of the planet and humanity. You can get more detailed information and follow the planetary catastrophe in detail in my book Connecting Points, which can be purchased on my website sergeyziegler.com. Thus, you can support the channel, continue investigations, and qualitatively improve your level of education. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.